the first thing we get with Winnie the Pooh when he goes in the public domain is something like this. Like,
Yeah.
we get an immediate, easy fucking cash grab. Is this really what the
Yep.
entertainment industry has done to people? It's like, oh man, I can use this recognizable IP. Time to just do the most basic fucking shit with it. So, we're going to be having a discussion. This discussion is really late. I figured if we don't do discussion now, it just won't fucking happen. I waited way too long, got way too fucking distracted. But oh well, no time like the present. We're going to be covering the announcement of a Winnie the Pooh horror film called Blood and Honey. And the reason why this horror movie is happening is because recently Winnie the Pooh went into the public domain. Now this isn't the typical Winnie the Pooh, the Disney one. It's only the first appearance of Winnie the Pooh. So he can't wear his red shirt, and they can't use any of the characters that appeared in later Winnie the Pooh stuff. They can only use like
so no
Pooh, Piglet, and only like go off of the stuff in the first book.
Good.
But
like
apparently,
Rabbit or was Rabbit late?
no, I think Rabbit is off the table too. I think it's just
Okay.
like Pooh and Piglet. Because I'm sure if they could use other characters, they definitely would. I could be wrong. I'm not an expert, but I assume that if they could, they would. But, this looks like it's going to be in the genre I like to call bumpkin slashers, which is where you just
absolutely.
fucking have a murderous hillbilly as your main fucking threat. And
I hate those, honestly. They're so fucking boring and samey.
that's what it seems like, because Winnie the Pooh is wearing a plaid shirt, and he
Overalls.
is overweight, and he has
Yep.
overalls on. So I'm pretty sure that he is a hillbilly, and Piglet also is a hillbilly. And the Piglet
Yep.
design is modeled more after like a horned pig or a boar than a regular pig.
Yeah.
Because I guess they didn't think pigs were intimidating.
Still in sight.
I mean, Piglet's a cute little character. Like, Winnie, you could at least go, he's a bear, so you could do more shit with that. And you could say, like, they made him fatter looking, and the mask is just off-putting and ugly, so there's
Yeah.
also that.
I think my big concern about this is like, this is going to be a generic horror film. You've seen them a billion times. Nothing original or unique is going to happen in this movie. But the thing that I'm going to complain about is like, the first thing we get with Winnie the Pooh when he goes in the public domain is something like this. Like,
Yeah.
we get an immediate, easy fucking cash grab. Is this really what the
Yep.
entertainment industry has done to people? It's like, oh man, I can use this recognizable IP. Time to just do the most basic fucking shit with it.
Yeah. Like, I'm honestly not surprised that one of the first things done with it is a horror thing. Like, that seems incredibly predictable.
I hate
It's
to be
just,
mean
it
to
looks like garbage.
I hate to be mean to horror fans, but horror movies are shit. Most times
They
not.
are.
They're low
As a
effort.
horror fan, they usually are.
They're low effort, low cost, and high reward.
Yep. Well, I don't think they should be high reward, because so many of them are just fucking garbage. We need a better state of, like, standards for horror movies.
Yeah, but sadly, the horror movie industry has been like this for a long time. And the advent of rent boxes and streaming services has made people get even lazier with horror movies.
Yeah. Yeah. I really fucking hate that.
Now there's like dollar bin horror movies everywhere.
There's been that for, like, a while now, too.
Yeah. And even
And
when
it's
good
what this
horror
looks
films
like.
come out, there's like 8 different copycat horror films that are on like a fucking shoestring budget. And that's what
Yeah.
this is. This is a fucking knockoff shoestring budget horror film. You're not gonna get
Yeah.
anything good from this fucking Winnie the Pooh Blood Honey thing.
Continue to overwhelm them.
No, it really does just look like it's fucking a quick cash grab because he's now in the main thing.
I think the more interesting conversation, rather than like, will this be good? I think the more interesting conversation is, what will Disney do when Mickey Mouse goes into public domain next year?
They will perish,
Because
or they'll have it extended.
the first Mickey Mouse is supposed to be in public domain soon. If Disney doesn't do something to try to get the law extended. But from what I've been seeing, Disney has like pissed everyone off that could get the law extended. So chances are they're just going to have to deal with Mickey being public domain. Then I guess Mickey's going to be in a porno.
Oh God.
It doesn't seem like
wouldn't be
people are gonna.
surprised.
It doesn't seem like people are gonna do anything good with this. Like, we're never gonna get
never.
we're never gonna get shit like with Sherlock Holmes or any of the other royalty-free characters that people have evolved and changed in so many different ways. We're just gonna get more of the same shit.
I think there's a possibility that we might be getting, that there might be some people that make something good out of it, but chances are for the first while, it's just gonna be people going, I have this OP that I could do anything with now that everyone knows of. I am going to, I'm going to do the stereotypical, oh look, this character is in a porno, oh look, this character is murdering people, this character is being murdered. Oh, so edgy, so much blood.
Yeah, I think it's so fucking generic, uninspired, and it's not even like an edgy reboot. It's not even trying to be Winnie the Pooh. It's not trying to pose itself as Winnie the Pooh. It's just using Winnie the Pooh iconography to sell its fucking premise to people. And
Yeah.
I think that's really fucking lame that they have to rely on Winnie the Pooh iconography to sell their fucking generic horror movie.
Well, the thing is, like, it looks like it could be literally anyone. It doesn't have to be Winnie the Pooh, because
If the
mask,
fucking bear
like,
mask was brown, it would be a completely different thing divorced of it. Like, maybe if they
Yep.
sold me on, like, this is, like, the 100 Acres of Woods, and, like, these people are, like, cultist obsessed with Winnie the Pooh or something, then maybe you could sell me on it. But from what I've heard, it's just a generic horror movie with Winnie the Pooh aesthetic slapped on it.
yeah, that's what it looks like too. From when I first heard Winnie the Pooh horror movie, I thought Winnie the Pooh is a bear. Winnie the Pooh is going to be murdering people. No, we get some bumpkin in a fucking mask killing people.
Yeah.
But it's dumb. I don't think it's gonna be a good movie. I think it really just is a quick cash grab.
Yeah, and to take like an old fucking children's novel and then make it into a horror thing, that is just the most cliched thing to do. Like, it's been done so fucking much. I can't tell you how many Alice in Wonderland horror stories I've seen.
Yeah,
It's just overdone, cliched, trife.
extremely.
Is there anything even left to say? Like, what can
No.
we say about this?
It's not gonna be good. The thing is, it could be good if the person doing it actually cared and genuinely wanted to make a Winnie the Pooh horror movie. But the person clearly is just using the name.
They're calling it Blood and Honey. Like, there's no
It's
way this thing is
stupid.
gonna be good.
No. No way in hell.
Yeah, this thing is gonna suck. It's gonna suck, and people are only talking about it because it happened right when it went public domain. So they see it as like a slight at Disney, and that's what these people want. They want to ride off of the coattails of doing something edgy to piss off the mouse. And that's all
Yep.
this is. This is a jab at Mickey. This has nothing to do with Winnie.
No. I think someone saw it and was immediately like, yep, I'm just doing a horror movie with it. I'm just going to... They clearly didn't care, because if they actually cared, it would be a more fleshed out story than what it more than likely is going to be. And if I'm wrong, I'll say I'm wrong. If it's a good movie, I'll fucking admit it. But I honestly think, like, fucking... Shad said, it's just going to be a generic pumpkin horror story.
I think it's safe to say that this movie is gonna be poo.
Hey.